Women over 60. Let me ask you something personal. Do you often go to bed thinking you are doing everything right for your health, but still wake up feeling heavy, tired, or numb in your legs and lower body? What if I told you it might be because of something you do every single night, a small innocent habit that is quietly draining blood flow where your body needs it most? Most women believe that circulation problems start during the day, from sitting too long or not walking enough. But what happens in the last 2 hours before bed often has a much bigger impact than you think. And sadly, it is a hidden reason why so many women after 60 feel colder feet, restless legs, weaker, intimate response, and even tingling hands when they wake up. The truth is, your body's nighttime routine can either restore blood flow naturally or quietly block it for hours while you sleep. I'm Dr. Lisa Perriera, a board-certified gynecologist with over 30 years of experience helping women restore circulation energy and confidence after menopause. What I'm about to share isn't just theory, it's based on real-life cases I've seen in my clinic and research from the Mayo Clinic and the Cleveland Clinic. In this video, you'll discover the 3 most common bedtime habits that quietly weaken your circulation and the simple adjustments that can help you wake up lighter, warmer, and more alive again. I know many of you try your best. Maybe you stretch, take your supplements, or sip herbal tea before bed. Yet every morning you still feel that dull ache in your calves or that lack of response when you need it most. You wonder, am I just getting older? No. Your body is still capable of strong, healthy circulation. You simply need to stop unknowingly doing the things that shut it down overnight. In the next few minutes, I'll reveal exactly what these hidden habits are, how they affect blood flow to your lower body and intimate areas, and how you can reverse them naturally without pills or painful treatments. So stay with me until the end, because once you understand this, your nights and your mornings may feel completely different. And before we dive in, I'd love to know where you're watching from tonight. Type your city or country in the comments. I always love seeing how many amazing women from around the world are here taking charge of their health together. Let's begin with the first habit that quietly weakens your circulation at night, and it's one most women never think about. It's the way you position your body in bed. Many women over 60 sleep curled up tightly or with their knees pulled toward their chest. It may feel cozy at first, but this position subtly restricts blood flow from your hips down to your lower legs and pelvic area. When the knees are bent too long, veins and arteries in your thighs can get slightly compressed, making it harder for blood to circulate smoothly. That's why you may wake up with cold feet or tingling toes. Instead, try lying with your legs gently extended, placing a soft pillow under your knees for comfort and support. This small adjustment can make a big difference over time. The second habit might surprise you even more, wearing tight clothing or compression leggings to bed. Many women think this helps with swelling or circulation, but during sleep, it can do the opposite. Your body relies on deep relaxation to restore blood flow and nerve activity. When tight garments press on your waist thighs or lower abdomen for hours, they can reduce oxygen exchange and create small pressure points that interrupt nighttime recovery. According to research from the Cleveland Clinic, blood vessels need a few hours each night to relax fully in order to maintain healthy tone and elasticity. So when you're in bed, let your skin breathe. Loose cotton sleepwear or even lightweight shorts are better options for natural nighttime circulation. Now for the third hidden habit, something that feels harmless, but over time becomes one of the biggest causes of poor blood flow: sitting too long right before bed. Many women spend the last hour of the evening reading, scrolling through the phone, or watching TV in a reclined chair. When you sit for long periods, especially after dinner, blood pools in the lower legs and your pelvic muscles stay inactive. By the time you go to bed, circulation has already slowed down. You may not notice it right away, but this routine builds up over months, creating a cycle of stiffness, coldness, and weak response the next morning. The fix is simple. Before you lie down, take 5 minutes to walk slowly around your home, stretch your calves, or do gentle ankle rolls. Even light movement helps your veins push blood back toward the heart and keeps your lower body oxygenated through the night. I've seen countless women in my clinic who thought their low energy and poor circulation were just part of aging. But once they changed these small nighttime habits, they began waking up with warmer hands, stronger legs, and renewed intimacy response. It's never about doing more, it's about doing the right things at the right time. I want you to imagine this. You finish your evening, loosen your clothing, stretch your legs, and lie down with your body relaxed. As you drift off, your heart pumps smoothly, your blood moves freely, and your nerves stay alive and responsive. That's the body you deserve even after 60. And this is only the beginning. In the next part, I'll show you 3 simple bedtime rituals that can actively boost your circulation while you sleep, including one natural oil routine many women swear by for restoring warmth and sensation. Stay with me, because these next steps could transform how your body feels each morning. Before we continue, tell me, do you notice your feet or legs feeling cold at night? Or do you wake up with stiffness in your lower body? Share your experience in the comments. You might be surprised how many women are going through the same thing. Now that you know the habits that quietly block your circulation, let's talk about how to reverse them. The good news is your body already knows how to heal. You just need to give it the right support at the right time. The next few minutes are about 3 simple bedtime rituals that help your blood flow, nerves, and hormones work together again, naturally, safely, and gently. The first ritual is what I call the warmth reset. Before bed, soak your feet or lower legs in comfortably warm water for about 10 minutes. Add a pinch of sea salt or a few drops of castor or lavender oil if you like. This small act signals your blood vessels to open and encourages oxygen to reach your lower body. The warmth also relaxes the pelvic muscles that play a key role in circulation and sensitivity. Women who do this regularly often tell me they start sleeping deeper and wake up with less stiffness. According to the Mayo Clinic, gentle thermal therapy like this improves microcirculation by up to 20% in older adults. It's not about temperature alone, it's about giving your body permission to relax. The second ritual is a simple 5-minute self-massage you can do right before bed. You don't need expensive oils or complicated techniques. Use your hands with light circular movements around your lower abdomen, thighs, and calves. Always move from bottom to top. This direction helps your veins return blood toward the heart. Focus on slow breathing as you do it. The rhythmic touch stimulates nerve endings, while deep breathing helps balance your parasympathetic system, which controls rest and repair. A study in the Journal of Women's Health found that gentle self-massage before sleep improves both circulation and hormonal balance in postmenopausal women. Think of it as your nightly check-in with your body, a time to reconnect, restore, and remind your system that it's still vibrant. The third ritual is about what you add inside, not just what you do outside. Many women forget that hydration at night plays a key role in circulation. But it's not about drinking a full glass of water before bed that can interrupt your sleep. Instead, focus on your early evening routine. Between dinner and bedtime, sip warm water with a pinch of magnesium powder or a slice of lemon. This helps maintain your blood's fluidity so it doesn't thicken during the night. Dehydration is one of the silent reasons older women wake up feeling foggy or cold. When your blood is well hydrated, your heart doesn't need to work as hard to move it through your body, especially to your lower extremities. These 3 rituals, warmth, touch, and hydration, may sound simple, But together, they create a nightly rhythm that supports your circulation from the inside out. They work with your biology, not against it. Within a week or two, many women notice warmer hands and feet, lighter legs, fewer night cramps, and even improved energy the next morning. I often tell my patients that circulation is not just about blood. It's about connection, how every part of your body communicates with another. When you care for your legs, you're caring for your heart. When you care for your pelvic area, you're caring for your hormones. Everything is linked. And here's something to think about tonight. Imagine how your mornings could feel if your body woke up, already refreshed, your legs light, and your energy steady. This isn't wishful thinking. It's your body returning to balance. In the next part, I'll share 2 inspiring stories from my patients who followed these exact steps and saw remarkable transformations. One regained her walking confidence, and another rediscovered her feminine vitality after years of frustration. Their stories will remind you that it's never too late to restore what time has slowed down. But before we move on, I'd love to know which of these 3 rituals feels easiest for you to start tonight. The warmth, soak, the self-massage, or the evening hydration? Tell me below. Your comment might inspire another woman to begin her journey too. A few years ago, I met a woman named Helen. She was 67, retired, and living in a quiet town outside of Portland. When she first came to my clinic, she described her nights as heavy and restless. Her legs felt stiff every morning, and she often avoided long walks because of the uncomfortable tingling she felt around her calves and hips. She believed it was simply part of aging. She had tried supplements, compression socks, and even massage chairs. Nothing made a lasting difference. I still remember the moment I asked her about her nighttime routine. She admitted she often sat on the couch watching TV until midnight, then went straight to bed with her legs curled under a blanket. I told her, Helen, what if I said, your body isn't the problem, it's just your routine that needs to change? She laughed, but agreed to try something new. I taught her the same 3 bedtime rituals we discussed earlier, the warm soak, the gentle leg massage, and light hydration in the evening. 2 weeks later, she returned to my office with tears in her eyes. She said, Dr. Perriera, my feet aren't cold anymore. I can actually feel warmth again when I wake up. It wasn't just her legs, her mood and energy changed too. She started walking with her neighbor every morning, something she hadn't done in years. The transformation wasn't dramatic overnight. It was quiet, steady, and deeply human. That's what real healing looks like, your body remembering how to work with itself again. Another woman. Clara had a different story. She was 71 and struggling with a loss of intimacy confidence. She told me she loved her partner dearly, but had started avoiding closeness because she felt disconnected from her own body. I don't feel anything anymore, she said softly. I could hear the sadness in her voice. After her checkup, I explained that poor nighttime circulation can directly affect nerve sensitivity and hormonal response. I gave her the same advice: improve blood flow through warmth and touch, not tension or fear. 3 months later, she wrote me a letter. She said, I followed everything you told me. I soak my feet every night, breathe slowly, and use a natural oil for massage. I didn't expect miracles, but something beautiful happened. I feel alive again. My skin feels warmer, my heart feels open, and I'm no longer ashamed to be close to my husband. Her story reminds me why I do what I do. It's not just about medical results. It's about restoring dignity and joy. When circulation improves, energy follows, and with energy comes confidence. What I want every woman watching this to understand is that your body still listens no matter your age. It's waiting for you to care for it with kindness instead of frustration. You see, the science behind these changes is simple. When your blood moves freely, It carries oxygen, hormones, and nutrients to every cell, even the ones responsible for sensitivity and vitality. The body cannot feel alive if its flow is restricted. That's why women who follow these simple rituals often say they don't just feel better physically, they feel more like themselves again. I often use this analogy with my patients. Think of your circulation like a quiet river. When debris builds up or the current slows, the water becomes dull and lifeless. But when you gently clear the way, when you move, breathe and rest, with intention, the river flows again, bringing clarity and renewal to everything it touches. That's your body after 60. It's not broken, it's waiting to flow freely again. So if you ever feel discouraged, remember Helen and Clara. Their results weren't magic, they were proof of what's possible when you give your body what it's been asking for. All along attention, warmth, and flow. Before we move to the final part, I'd love to ask you something. Do you believe your body can still renew itself after 60? Tell me in the comments. Your belief might inspire someone else who's still doubting it. If you have made it this far, take a deep breath with me. You've just learned what most women never hear from their doctors, that small habits before bed can quietly weaken or completely restore your circulation after 60. Now you know that your body isn't slowing down because it's old. It's reacting to how you treat it each night. And that means you have the power to change how you feel every single morning. Let's quickly recap what we've covered together. First, we talked about the hidden bedtime habits that silently restrict your blood flow. Curling up too tightly, wearing constrictive clothing, or sitting too long before bed. Then you learned 3 gentle rituals that can bring your body back into balance. Warming your legs to open the vessels. Massaging to awaken the nerves and hydrating to keep your blood fluid through the night. Finally, you heard the stories of Helen and Clara, 2 women who proved that even after years of frustration, their bodies could still respond, heal, and thrive again. So tonight, I want you to make yourself a promise. When you get ready for bed, don't rush. Take a moment to stretch your legs, let go of tension, and remind yourself that you deserve this care. Turn that time before sleep into your quiet ritual, a space where you reconnect with your body instead of ignoring it. You don't need expensive products, just awareness and consistency. Many of my patients tell me that once they start doing this, something unexpected happens. Their mornings feel lighter, their walks feel easier, and their sense of confidence begins to return. That's because good circulation doesn't just feed your muscles, it feeds your spirit. When your blood flows freely, you feel alive, grounded, and at peace in your own skin. And here's a message I want every woman to carry: age does not define your vitality. Your body is still capable of strength, beauty, and intimacy. It just needs the right care. If you can give yourself those 10 minutes each night, you'll be amazed at what changes over time, not just how your body feels, but how you see yourself. Before we end, I want to invite you to be part of this growing community of women who are choosing awareness over fear. Share in the comments what part of this video spoke to you most. Was it the story of Helen? The warmth ritual? Or maybe something you're ready to stop doing tonight? I read every message and I love hearing from you. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more practical guidance on healthy aging and circulation after menopause. It's my mission to help women over 60 live with more energy, confidence, and ease. And I'm so glad you're here with me on this journey. And before we close, let me remind you, this video is for educational purposes only. It does not replace medical advice. Every woman's body is unique. If you are experiencing pain, significant changes, or have personal concerns, please consult with your healthcare provider. Your well-being deserves personalized care.